Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. There's going to be a general read they're going to be dealing with what their intentions are towards you. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot reads after this, please check out my wife's channel, Theyre Tarot should read you as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Right away, Cancer, the eye in the sky. Let's see where this goes. Huh. All right, jumping into this. Right away, what they do show me, it is definitely raining heavily today, so excuse the noise. But what they show me, they are definitely being almost like guided to consider what their options and their possibilities are. This is energetic guidance. Not for me, could be, but you know, something else. Options. A lot of options to consider, that is for sure. A lot of different avenues they can kind of take things, but whatever, geez. Decisions. They're saying they're wanting to make, I cannot emphasize how smart they're needing and having to be regarding who they are and what they do. This is an energy of process. Looking at process. There's a lot to consider there. And I mean, for some reason, energetically speaking, they're saying under their wings. There's a lot to consider that's under their wings. And what I mean by that is responsibility. There's clearly some sort of connection between the two of you. They're saying they are looking out for the two of you. They're looking out for everything and everybody. Something is being talked about. I don't know if this is saying something is being chosen, but something clearly is being talked about. I feel like something's being chosen. So whatever's going on, something is in the making. I don't know what that is. Something's in the making and it's happening and taking place very quickly. Now, whatever this is that they're energetically kind of just completing, afterwards, there is kind of like this energetic calmness or stillness, and this is where it gets a little interesting. Let's see where this goes. They're like, yes, let's see where this goes. Okay. Huh. Interesting balance. That is such an emphasis on almost holding oneself back, energetically speaking. Like I said, something is in motion very quickly, and some sort of pressure is building up, and they're doing everything they possibly can to hold on. They're trying to slow things down. Hold on. They're showing me they're contemplating, considering like everything. Once again, everything they can possibly do and everything they can kind of possibly think of. Like, where can they step in to kind of help things move forward? But at the same time, it's like, can they, will they, should they? Like I said, there is 1,000 questions going on. They're saying there's got to be a way. There's got to be some type of way to step in and make things better. Oh, I see it. I see it and I feel it. Like, they want things to improve, that is for sure. They're doing everything they can to have things progress and move forward. But still, they're saying like it just seems like it's not enough. It's just not. It just seems and it feels like it's not enough. It's like more. And they're questioning, like, should they continue moving forward with this or not? Is it progressing enough or is it not? They're like, I don't know, but I've buckled up. I've buckled up and I'm going through with this. I don't know what that is. They're saying they're along for the ride. That is for sure. They're going along. They're going along for the ride. They're trying to keep things in place and move with it, but at the same time, it's like it's becoming a lot to deal with. Oh, jeez. That is what it is. That is what it is. There is a way through it. They do show me energetically there's a way through it. I'm looking at 666. I'm also looking at 777. 7777. It is what it is. They're doing everything they can to hold on. Like I said, they're doing everything they can to hold on and have things progress in a positive momentum and direction as well. At the same time, for some reason, whatever the situation and circumstances are, they're like, they feel like they can only do what they can kind of do, given the situation, the circumstances, and they're kind of like, well, they're doing what they can, and it's almost like because of that, it is what it is. They're like, it's kind of clear and it's kind of obvious. The only thing they know is like they can't give up. They can't stop moving forward because for some reason, what they're kind of saying is there's got to be some sort of energetic breakthrough. There's got to be some sort of energetic breakthrough. What this is about, I don't know, Cancer. It's very non-specific. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Goodbye.